Ghislaine Maxwell is the ninth and youngest child of the disgraced British media tycoon Robert Maxwell. Father and daughter are said to have been very close, and he even named his yacht after her. In 1991, he died under mysterious circumstances, found drowned next to that very same yacht. It was soon after that Maxwell left the UK for America, where she became involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
Most people believe that Donald Trump first met Ghislaine Maxwell through his relationship with her father, the publishing magnate Robert Maxwell. After Robert Maxwell's mysterious death, Ghislaine moved to the United States, where she and Trump became close friends. They were seen together often, and Ghislaine boasted about how she would set Trump up with dates.
In November of 1997, we got something I gotta say very sus. Now, Trump began dating 20-year-old English model Anushka DeGiorgio. But what makes this relationship suspicious is that Anushka DeGiorgio was one of Jeffrey Epstein's sex slaves, again, his words, and she was reportedly introduced to Trump by Ghislaine Maxwell. Check out this article from British tabloid The Sunday Press. Several American millionaires already had their eye on Anushka, but she was there with Robert Maxwell's daughter Ghislaine, who has introduced several of her attractive friends to the property developer, Trump. After their meeting, Trump flew Madam Maxwell and the model south to the Sunshine State, where all three enjoyed a happy weekend together. When they returned to New York, Anushka was installed in one of Donald's many apartments there. Anushka would later become the first British woman to publicly allege her abuse at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. In her words, "When I was introduced to Jeffrey Epstein, I was young, full of hope and foolishness of a teenager. Jeffrey Epstein manipulated me, coerced me, and abused me. He cannot begin to fathom what he did to us."
Breaking tonight, after 5 days of jury deliberations, a verdict is in a case which made worldwide headlines. Ghislaine Maxwell has been found guilty of helping to lure teen girls to be sexually abused by the late Jeffrey Epstein.
A unanimous jury has found Ghislaine Maxwell guilty of one of the worst crimes imaginable: facilitating and participating in the sexual abuse of children, crimes that she committed with her longtime partner and co-conspirator, Jeffrey Epstein.
A jury of 6 women and 6 men found Maxwell guilty on 5 of the 6 charges she was facing in the month-long trial: sex trafficking of a minor, transporting a minor with the intent to engage in criminal sexual activity, and 3 related counts of conspiracy.
Here they are walking hand in hand into federal court to confront socialite and sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell as she's sentenced to 20 years behind bars.
There was a constant stream of girls being raped over and over and over again. And yes, Ghislaine must die in prison, because I've been in hell and back for the last 17 years.
She preyed on other women. There's an unspoken code among women that you take care of each other. And she used that to manipulate us.
Today, Annie said it was never too late for accountability.
Maxwell and Epstein were predators who were able to use that power and privilege to harm countless individuals, and for far too long, the institutions that should be protecting the public were instead protecting them. And I still hope that we find out more about how that was allowed to occur.
Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison, and a lot of people want to know if she's going to turn in powerful people. I'm wondering, do you feel that she's going to turn in powerful men? How do you see that working out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly.
Mr. President, the other day a reporter asked you about Ghislaine Maxwell. You said, quote, "I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, but I wish her well, whatever it is." Mr. President, Ghislaine Maxwell has been arrested on allegations of child sex trafficking. Why would you wish such a person well?
First of all, I don't know that, but I do know that
she has. She's been arrested for that. You know that.
Her friend or boyfriend,
Epstein,
was either killed or committed suicide in jail. She's now in jail. Yeah, I wish her well. I'd wish you well. I'd wish a lot of people well. Good luck. Let them prove somebody was guilty. I mean, do you know that
so you're saying you hope she doesn't die in jail? Is that what you mean by wish her well?
Her boyfriend died in jail, and people are still trying to figure out, how did it happen? Was it suicide? Was he killed? And I do wish her well. I'm not looking for anything bad for her. I'm not looking bad for anybody. And they took that and
she's a child alleged child sex trafficker.
Big deal. But all it is her boyfriend died. He died in jail. Was he killed? Was it suicide? I do. I wish her well.
I mean, first of all, he's trying to play this part like he doesn't really know what the allegations are. How can you not? Everybody in the country knows what the allegations are, right? Jonathan Swan has to explain to him.